Good morning, Internet, and welcome to an oxygen not included spaced out base review video. I thought I'd just leave this up, so this is what I get to see. I don't load a whole lot of mods, so if your base requires mods, I just get this warning. But I kind of took a quick look at this one, and it seemed to have worked. This is the Space Prison from Jose Chavez. Let's make sure I get the name right. I was paying attention to the game loading. Yes, Jose Chavez from Costa Rica. Thank you very much for submitting your base. Obviously, he uses a lot of mods. They said a lot of them are quality of life. Now, I did take a quick look at this to make sure it loaded. This is where the save game loads, and it's a vacuum. But if we zoom way out, yeah, we are in for an absolute treat, people. The stuff he's got going on, just in a quick overview, is great. So down here, he's pumped all this out. Not sure what he's going for. We got gas filtering critters. I'm probably going to only do 2 bases this time for the space review, just because so much is going on in Spaced Out that, it's just going to take a while to get through it. So nice simple hydrogen tamer, just straight into a steam turbine and a nice steel gas pump. Over here we've got water weeds. A little bit of... What exactly was that? Oh, there's a space heater. Okay, I'm like, how is he cooling this? Well, he's not cooling it, he's keeping it warm. 13 million calories, Frostburgers, surf and turf. These dupes are living large. When I first loaded it up, I saw this. It was like, okay, that's super well organized. I love it. Each one of these has their own gas filter. So we've got hydrogen, natural gas, carbon dioxide, and chlorine. Up here we've got oxygen. And we're using the crude oil petroleum liquid locks. Just nice repeatable setup. We got a lot of critters. So in here we have 102 Drecos and Glossy Drecos getting sheared. I don't know if we can tell how many poke shells are in there, but it looks like about probably 30, depending on how the game works out. Over here we are using ethanol and brine for liquid locks. He's using the double liquid. It's a great way of doing it if you can get your dupes to drop the liquid the right way. So we've got our Glossy Drecos, regular Drecos, a nice self-contained hydrogen and oxygen setup. Over here running the suit docks. This is just a beautifully organized base. Everyone's got their little comfy beds. How many shovels? This is where the barbecue's coming from. 44 shovels. We've got our washrooms, bedrooms, rec rooms. More stables. Oh, we've got Sweetles, a pip farm, stone hatches. Yeah, we got just everything. Just take a look at how nice and clean this is. Over here we have a nice reactor setup being held in by plastic tiles. Nice and pretty. What are you cooling with this? Oh, you're cooling the nuclear waste. And 2 aqua tuners. Alright, and then to feed this, you've just got an auto sweeper in there. Taking in enriched uranium from over here. I'm assuming the dupes can deliver that. Some visco gel holding everything back. Oh, looks like our industrial sauna. He uses the battery stack where you take out the rocket platform. So we got the glass forge, 2 metal refineries feeding into a steam room, all encased in hydrogen. How are the temperatures in here? Oh, that's just pretty. And there's even a bunch of natural tiles left over there. That's unexpected. Okay, and looks like here's our rad bolt setup. Looks like just dumped a ton of nuclear waste into one tile. nice and simple. Oh, does he have automation on that? Yep. His automation saying, hey, shoot it when it needs it. And we got a rocket set up here. I like... Yeah, we're going to go into some more detail on the liquid oxygen hydrogen setup once we get there. Another oxygen system set up to feed the rockets. Both the living area and looks like the liquid hydrogen, oxygen, and then everything's... Where is the natural gas coming from? I know it goes in there. Ah, it's coming from another base. Okay, we'll have to find what the source of natural gas is, whether it's a primary fuel source or something else. Ooh, we're counting. What are we counting? We are counting liquid. So you're counting liquid nuclear waste. And then you're just dumping it all on the ground to cool this? Okay. Oh, we got some nice big rocket stacks here. Let's take a look inside of the rockets. What do we got? I can honestly say I had not thought of putting the phone inside of the rocket. I think someone even told me that in a comment once, and I just... Yeah, I mean, you should totally put the phone in the rocket. I mean, making long-distance phone calls when you're stuck out in space, that just seems like a great idea. So why is the suit dock up there? Is that just a convenient place to have your dupe deliver a suit and fill it up? I'd love to see your comment as to why the suit docks are up here without a checkpoint. And here we go. This looks like a more... Yeah, more standard. We got 3 ladder beds. Another great design. We got the phone. We got 3 mess tables. Very nice. I like all of these. Yeah, this is just a monster. I mean, oh, that's... Judging by the way my bases end up, this is actually depressing. My bases usually look like spaghetti, and this is just nice and simple and organized and... If your bases look messy, don't worry about it. Not everyone gets to be... Just... Man, that's... And this is the first asteroid, and that's great. Alright, on to number 2. And as I suspected, nice and clean. So this would be oil wells. How lucky did you get that you have 3 oil wells that are that close together, side to side, and a gas geyser? So yeah, gas is the primary fuel source. And then we've got a petroleum boiler. Looks like it's set to automation. Where's that automation coming from? Oh, just the tanks. Just saying, the tanks are empty, turn on the petroleum boiler. Awesome. Another battery stack, another natural gas geyser. Oh, you're limiting... Yeah, he's limiting the sulfur to just below 2 kilos, so it can't turn into a solid, I guess? I don't think I've tried limiting liquid sulfur. I just tried turning it into a solid. Yeah, nice, clean little base. And it looks like you're just making pickled meal, which is, you know, good enough food. Not great food, but good enough food. This is probably me not having the mods screwed up his beehives. But I'm guessing he's gotten all of the uranium ore out of there. Yeah, I can't see any. Yeah, whole lot of beehives. Then we got the self-cooling metal tamers, and a lot of carbon dioxide. I'm betting this is one of those bases that just had an absolute explosion, but he's got it all nice and contained. Yeah, looks like a nice little 2-dupe living area. And this would be the main cooling loop for the base. Yeah, cooling off the launcher. And it looks like he's running the launcher off of the satellite. Yep. Yeah, so using the nice satellite rides to run the launcher. Very cool, very simple. I like it. Looks like an interplanetary payload got lost in the magma. Oh, he did a full settle of the Ooh. Oh, I want to see that go off. How does that work? Hold on, we'll be back to the Niobium volcano here shortly. Yeah, nice little living area. Looks like he did do a nice... Oh, and he's doing compressive storage of the magma. Yeah, that'll do it. That's 111,000 kilograms of magma. Wow. So oxygen system, cooling loop. Forgot to look at the power on the other base here before we get to the Niobium volcano. Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, now Niobium volcano. We got steam up there. This pours off. Ooh, 1.9 cycles. We are totally gonna pause you and wait around for this to go off. So let's switch over. Yep, we can see we got liquid niobium all over the place. What is this made out of? Tungsten. I thought niobium came out... $32.26. 34. Okay, so the tungsten won't. And you are slightly cooling the visco gel and the pump with, I'm betting, a thermal regulator. Yeah, thermal regulator up there. Okay. And then dumping it all in 1 kilo bits. Yep. Using bridges, and this is all insulated pipe made out of insulation, because that's the only thing that will survive. I don't know why there's a radiant pipe there. Okay, we're going to come back and watch this erupt in 1.8 cycles. Water base, looks like he didn't settle it, he just dug the heck out of it, and yeah, it took off. Ooh, the tree's got 5 million calories. All 3 tungsten volcanoes are nice and tapped. What's feeding the tree? So, cooked fish. Okay, but where are the fish? Oh, they're all up here. Found them. Yeah, so there are 400 fish in there. Yeah, that'll do it. That will keep your tree fed. How many calories of food are sitting here? There's... Yeah. 47... Yeah, 47,000 kilograms, or 47,000 calories of surf and turf. So I'm betting he's rocket launching some of that over from the other planet. Very nice. I like it. Oh, yep. Didn't really do a whole lot here. Looks like he landed on the moose. Oh, and dug out the ice planet, but isn't living here. So he hasn't shot this off. But he told me about this. If you put in a rocket platform, build a battery stack, then deconstruct the rocket platform and move it over 3, you can then build another battery stack and they don't interfere with each other. So I will definitely be using that trick in a new playthrough. I guarantee it. But I'm gonna pause you, put this in high speed, and wait for this to go off, because we gotta see this run. And we are into the last 70 seconds before this erupts. We'll slow it down before we get there. So plumbing wise, it's gonna loop the visco gel. He then has this set to 5 kilograms. Each of these are set to 1. I wonder if this was an afterthought, if he ran into an issue where some stuff was getting backed up because he had this overflow in here. But the way this is set up, that overflow shouldn't be used. I don't know. Jose, hop in the comments and let us know, but let's see this awesome monstrosity work. So it should go and pop down through here. And then as soon as this gets above 10, it starts to pump. And it pumps out 10 kilogram packets of niobium. They then get regulated down to 5. Very nice, man. And then he's using a timer sensor here as to when to turn on the sweeper, which gives everything in here time to exchange heat so you don't immediately overheat everything up there. And about 40 kilograms of steam in here, so plenty enough to absorb 5 kilograms a second of niobium. I mean, these things are just monsters. I mean, you can see how much liquid is already down here. Each one of these tiles is 4,000 kilograms. Yeah, so that's done erupting. There, we'll go back into normal high speed, and you can see just how much this has got to pump out. Kudos to you, man. What a great idea. What a great system. Like, yeah, it's only pulling out 5 kilos a second, but you captured the entire eruption. And of course, everything in here is thermium, because it just has to be. We got thermium temp shift plates, tungsten tiles, just get the heat out of the stuff as fast as possible. Thank you, Jose, for just a wonderful submission, a wonderful base. I hope everybody watching enjoys it. Yeah, I mean, just great stuff. This is a great idea. I've been trying to think of other ways of doing it without the visco gel pump, but this seems like a nice, simple way for people who know how to get this set up. You know, it takes a little bit of doing, but it allows you to capture all the niobium out of the volcano. So that is the Space Prison by Jose Chavez from Costa Rica. Thank you again. And welcome to the Death Burrow and the mods that I don't have. This was submitted by Mr402Ta, is what he said he goes by on YouTube. Thank you very much for submitting what looks to be just another monster well done base. Look at this. So we have natural gas geyser. And it's just storing the gas directly underneath it. Little carbon dioxide rocket. Nobody's home. Oh, we're not on the main base. Okay. This is not the main base. Please ignore the super fancy setup with all the wonderful individual rooms and bathrooms and yeah, lots of natural tiles left. Not a whole lot of food. Yep, another standard 4 kilo water system. I mean, looks like he's cleaned up what he wanted to clean up and left a whole lot of it natural. I like it. Are you shipping stuff back? See, that is input grabbing from the hydrogen, but you're not shipping anything back. What about water? Yep, water's coming in from the other base. No, water's going out to the other base. No, that's output. Never mind. Yeah, water's coming into from the other base over here to feed the oil wells. And another person who got super lucky with their oil wells being lined up. Man, I never get that lucky. That is a lot of sulfur. Got 2 sulfur geysers feeding into a giant compressive storage. We got slicksters over here eating the excess carbon dioxide. Oh, yeah, see, there's a couple oil wells over here that didn't line up. Very nice. Well, if this is the backup base, what is the main base? Oh. I just want everyone to bask in the unholy gloriousness that is this base. Wow. Yeah, I'm impressed. What all do we have going on? Let's start at the bottom. We have magma pumping. So another loop where we're taking super cool Zervisco gel or naphtha. What's in here? Naphtha. So we're dumping some naphtha, that's right there, and pumping up the magma. The magma then goes through there in case we need power. Is that automated? Yes, the magma runs through the steam turbines, dumps off down into here. Very nice. Oh, and more magma pumping and a petroleum boiler. Very cool. We have all of the volcanoes going on this base. Another volcano. Okay, how come the game... Oh, there we go. I was not in a position where it would unpause. We have cool steam vent in hydrogen. Interesting. I like it. We've got petroleum generators. All these are full of crude oil. These are all full of petroleum. More cool steam vent. So he's just got, yeah, cooling loop, a super coolant. Direct cooling it. I like it. Ranch-wise, we've got our Drucker ranches. We got some grubs tending some plants. We've got stone hatches, pips, poke shells. We just got all the critters. There's some sweetles. Oh, it looks like we are recovering heat from the rockets. So it goes and heats up all of this. And then running through steam turbine. Very cool. Same thing from the hydrogen rocket. A giant battery stack with just a little bit of supercoolant running through it. And a big old solar stack array. Let's take a look inside the rockets. This one seems to have a bit of carbon dioxide, but maybe they just haven't gone anywhere for a while. Nice, interesting little setup. Yeah, so you just say if there's carbon dioxide down here, pump it. I like that. Little mini gas pump under there. Does that give us all the room bonuses? We get the mess hall, the barracks, the washroom. This might have been done before the, yeah, this doesn't have the new rocket design. So we might not have the new wall toilet. There's even a statue in there. Oh, very nice. And we got jet suits, we got liquid hydrogen, oxygen. Ah. And more gas storage. Yeah, training room for the dupes. I'm assuming we've got, yeah, just gloriousness. I mean, that's just really nice bases. Like, you've got to have the happiest dupes in the world. There's even a nature preserve over here. And we got fish, we got all the gold volcanoes tamed. I don't know if you're actually feeding the beehives. This base might have been done, like, uranium exists, but I don't know if he actually had the research reactor available. I mean, just, like, these are the happiest dupes in the world. Is that aluminum? There's liquid aluminum down there. Yeah, nice job taming the tungsten volcano, polluted oxygen, everything's all nice and divided up. Man, alright, what? Okay, at least that looks slightly more organic, but really nicely done on the power wires. Let's go back to the main base. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That's really good. Alright. Just, wow. Just, wow. This is... Oh. Cooling, heating, temperature control for the sleet wheat. And that is just some glorious... Okay, but are you trying to warm that up? I'm trying to figure out what this pipe is for. I'm betting he's just using it for... Yeah, cooling. There's no active cooling on that. He's just using the rock to keep everything reasonable temperature-wise. Man. Some people are just way more organized than I am, and more power to you. That's awesome. Did he even come over here? No, he didn't go to the gas planet. I mean, just absolute kudos to you, Mr402Ta. I know your name was actually in the email, but you said that's how you go by on YouTube, and that's what I'm gonna use. Absolutely impressive base. I just clean. It's like they planned ahead and actually built stuff according to the plan. That is just so different from my playstyle, where stuff just kind of ends up where I am, where I am there at the time. Anyway, so the death burrow, like, there is nothing death about this. These dupes are happy. What does your star map look like? Forgot to do that in the last base. I always forget you can't zoom out. Yeah, so there might be some more stuff for you to find, but it all looks good. We got a couple of rockets. Might just be a bug of them showing. Terrena cluster. So not doing the full rotation, I guess you're just turning that on when they need it. Yeah, looks like it. He's just got switches to turn on when the rockets need fuel. I am suitably humbled and impressed. Hopefully those of you watching have enjoyed these bases. Thank you to those who submit. Again, if you want to submit your base, go to the About section on the channel. Is he doing anything with... No, it's just... He has no use for the sulfur. Go to the About section, you can email me the save file, and I will try to get to it. Because... yeah, every time I see these, I learn something new, come up with a new idea. Hopefully you watching also get to see, because, I mean, some of these are just, like, look at how small this asteroid is. And look at just how clean and nice all of it is. I used the word is way too much there. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you to those who submit your videos. I really do appreciate the comments and the feedback, and everyone who's willing to share a base to help the community grow. So hope you all just have a wonderful day, And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.